Hey everyone, it's Keith Tucker from Puzzlebox Records. I'm broadcasting this time from my backyard, getting the pool ready for the summer, and also just taking a break from mixdowns. When you're mixing, your ears get tired. You're arranging the song, so I just want to take a break. But here's my my weekly video. First off, I'd like to say, I do own Puzzlebox Records, Detroit. Send shouts out to Bethany and Kip. They supply most of Detroit artists with all their product, which is nice. Well Done Goods, check them out. They have everything. But I want to get back to my Puzzlebox Records. Anyone who knows, I own the label, and my label has been around since 1995. And I just want to let all those artists know, everybody that's sending me demos and everything. Right now, I'm not interested in putting out anybody's new music or anything. I'm just interested in putting out my music and, submitting what I've done and what I'm doing and what I'm going to be doing. I'm not saying that to discourage anyone, because everyone has to start somewhere. Please, put your music out yourself. But, I always take time to answer people back, just to at least let them know that I'm not looking for any artists. It's nothing personal. It's not about your music or what it sounds like. That's just, right now, I'm just trying to put out my own stuff. But I just wanted to say, it's been a really busy week last week. I did my live show directly from the studio, my Optic Nerve live show, which was really fun putting together. And Carol Marvin, once again, thank you so much for asking me to be a part of it. Another question, if you have any questions related to Puzzlebox Records, please make sure you email puzzlebox@puzzleboxrecords.com, and I'll answer the messages. I had an email last week from someone who requested information about Andre Brown. They wanted to know how come we wasn't putting Andre Brown out on Direct Beat Classics. Rest in peace, the late Andre Brown. It's not that we don't like his music or anything. When we recreated Direct Beat Classics, myself, Tommy Hamilton, Will Smith, and Black Tony, we only did it to put out our music, the music that we made. Those four people in the group, related to Will Webb, DJ Digital. They own their own music, and we just wanted to put our stuff out. So, rest in peace to Andre Brown, and he was on Direct Beat, and I don't know if someone else is gonna take that upon themselves to put it out, but no, we only established Direct Beat Classics just to put out our classics and re-put it out, to give to a new world of Electro fans. On that note, once again, I'm reflecting because I spent a lot of time. I'm putting 150% into work. I'm now up to 17 EPs completed, and we'll be continuing on. In a few weeks, I'll have some announcements to make about some very special artists and big people who are doing some remixes to some of my stuff that's coming out. Very, very happy about it, and some people that I've looked up to for a long time, and some different artists. I forgot on a couple of my shout-outs. I always forget people. I try to do it randomly. Scott Weiser from Jekyll and Hyde and Dynamics 2. Forgot to say hello to you. I want to send another shout out to Andy Barton. Once again, man, he did an interview with me last week on Bass Agenda. Man, that was one of the best interviews I did. Talking to Andy, man, it's just like talking to, like a 40-year-old friend. We might not see each other or talk or whatever. I think it was 6 years, and he's just a beautiful person, man, and I admire him, and I admire what he's doing, because he's doing his own thing. And I love his voice, man. He has like one of the strongest radio type voices. It's really nice when you hear the interview. But thank you, man. You let me get a lot off my chest and explain to people why I'm doing so much and why I'm concentrating on my music. Once again, I've done a lot over the years. For anyone that I'm involved in, or any other groups, I've always put 110% in. And sometimes, man, everybody's mind is not at 110%. That's the only way I know how to go, 110%. If I'm involved in something, it's 110%. I want it to be perfect, great, awesome, and professional. I've always carried myself in a professional manner. But I will get into somebody's butt if I have to. I don't play that. Anybody who know me know I don't play that. But I'm very humble, and I appreciate everything that's been done for me, and everyone who comes up to me and, you know, gives me a pat on the back or say they like my music or supported me. Once again, I got to send some shouts out to the Unknown DJ out of LA, which is, man, we used to listen to that stuff so much in the days in the 80s, man. I had a chance to meet him and actually became a friend of him. He's a really nice guy, man. And I want to send shouts out to Cosmo D and Lady C, or Lady E, from Nucleus. Very nice people. Had a chance to meet them over the years, man, and really beautiful people. And once again, another group that we admired and followed for a long time. Hey, sitting out here, it's a beautiful morning. I'm getting my day started. I'm gonna go back in. I'm remixing a tip. I'm remixing the track Techno Programming, which is another Optic Nerve track. I'm not remixing, but changing it and arranging it and everything. I finished it up last night. I just want to listen back to it, and then I'm going to go on to the next release, which is called another 12, which is called Far Away, which just got the remix from Marty Bonds did a remix, and it's called Far Away. That's another Optic Nerve track. Waiting on the Strand mix of Techno Programming. Also, Channel Z is another Optic Nerve track. I have to mix those down. I got 2 tracks to mix down this weekend. And once again, I'm back on to Fusion, Max Durant, so we can get this done, put this new Fusion out. And also going to be working on a collaboration with DJ Godfather. Shouts out to DJ Godfather, man. Great guy, always been upstanding DJ and just a human being. And Database has done a lot for Electro and Ghetto Tech. Shouts out to Mike Banks, man. What a guy, man. You could just sit down and holler at Mike Banks, man. He always got really good things to say and always been like a motivating force, man. A beautiful guy, man. And no one can put down what Mike has put together or what he's done. I'd like to send a shout out to my wife, Belinda, man. Awesome, man. She's always there for me. She's been supportive, man. She'll listen to my gripes and tell me what I'm not right about. That's what you need. You gotta have that, you know. And you know, sometimes, and then you need somebody that's got a sense of humor, and I have a sense of humor. So I like to send shouts out to my wife. She's a beautiful person. And shouts out to my mother and father, man. It's like I'm about to call them now. They're in West Virginia. Love you. Amazing, man. I got amazing parents, man. They supported me since day one. Loud music in the house all night when they had to go to work the next day. They never complained, man. Always was there supporting me. Love y'all. Amazing, man. I don't even want to get to start crying because my family is amazing, man. My mother and father, strong people, came from West Virginia from nothing. And, you know, came up to Detroit, man, and did it big. They ended up moving back there on their retirement. I love y'all. On that note, I'm going to call it a day and see y'all next week. Next week, I think I'm going to have some previews to some more upcoming 12 inches. Thank you, everybody. Be good, stay safe, and believe this, Black lives really do matter. Love y'all.